One of the most important pages that you're going to make in your website is your home page. And in this video, we're going to demonstrate how we made our home page. Now, one of the most important things that you're going to have to consider when you're making your home page is what theme you're going to use. Now, we chose Divi, which is a theme created by Elegant Themes. Let me explain why we picked this particular theme. Over the years, we've created a number of websites using a number of different themes. Through this experience, we encountered a number of significant problems. One was that a lot of these themes offered very little choice as far as what your home page would look like. They would maybe have just one template, and you just had to live with that or buy a different theme. In contrast, Divi provides a whole myriad of different templates that you can use to create your home page. And if you're not happy with those templates, you have all kinds of different ways that you can customize the look and feel of your home page. So you're not just stuck with a particular theme when you use a more advanced theme like Divi. Another problem we often encountered was that these themes often didn't have enough functionality. And so what we would have to do is go out and either find for free or buy plugins that would provide the features that were lacking in these themes. The problem with this is that oftentimes these plugins didn't integrate well with the software in the theme, and then what we would end up happening is our system would completely crash on us, and then we would have to find out what the heck went wrong. So we'd have to shut the site down, we would have to remove all the plugins, and then we would have to reinstall each plugin one at a time, and through a process of elimination, figure out which plugin was causing all the problems. When we created the site with Divi, we didn't encounter these problems. The main reason is that Divi has most of the functionality that we needed for this website. And so then we didn't have to worry about these outside plugins messing up our site. In the next part of this video, my brother's going to demonstrate how he created the home page for this website. In this video, he's also going to show you variations of our home page using different templates. In addition, he's going to show you how you can customize your home page after you've used one of the templates, and how you can use the drag and drop feature to move headers and content and sliders without doing any HTML code at all.
Okay, today we're going to be demonstrating the Divi theme. It's an Elegant Themes product. We're using it. We think it's a great product, and we want to demonstrate it for you today. This is our current front page, and we're going to show you how we built this. It's got a call to action right here on the slider. It's got some text boxes, a couple more call to actions, even ask our staff. Okay, so let's show you how we did this. So here is a blank page. You'll notice this purple box right here. This unlocks all the Divi Builder tools. So I'm going to press that. In this section right here, it's called the library. This gives you pre-made layouts, which helps you to facilitate a faster build on your website. This homepage corporate's a neat one. Where's the other one I like? The homepage extended. And then there's the basic homepage. Some of these are really neat, or some of them are specific towards certain types of things like agencies, sales pages, product pages, squeeze pages. But this is where you would get it from if you were going to use them. I'm going to demonstrate those in a little bit. Okay, this is the page we're going to build. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to press this box here, this module, and it's going to open up columns. This allows us to start the layout of the page. I'm going to select this dual module page. Then I'm going to add a slider to the top. So I pressed this full width section and opened up another box. I'm going to slide this up here and drop it. Drag. They call this drag and drop. So I'm going to grab a slider. Now I got to go find my slide. That's the one I want. In our example, I have a call to action button right on the front, and it's the button text. It says start here now. This will lead them to a start page, and that's important. You want to tell them how to get started using your product or your service. I'm going to center this slide so my picture goes right in the middle, and then I'm going to fit it to actual size. Now I'm going to show you some things in this. If you go to Advanced Design Settings, this allows you to change the colors of the text, spacing, the font, pretty much everything. You could do this all without having to learn HTML, which I'm going to demonstrate for you too is another product that, another way of doing it that is quite confusing and it takes a long time. Well, I might as well take you there right now. I have a page open. This is an older theme that we have, and it gives you short codes. You can add your pictures, and you have basic settings here. And when you are doing a page like this, you'll go over to text and you'll see how you'll have to enter HTML to add features. Here's a YouTube. This, I'm trying to make this bold. It's a lot harder to work with, and you have to start to understand what some of the code is so that you can make it work faster. If you were to go to short codes, you'd be using these different codes, and then you'd be adding information inside it so that it would affect how it would look on the front. So now let's go back to our sample here that we're building, and in the first section here I have a text box. I'm going to grab this information so I could show you how to insert it, and I would pick the text module, and I would take the text tool and I would open it up, drop it in there, and again I could use a lot of different settings in here. I could change the color orientation, go to advanced settings. I could really trick it out, but I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible so our video doesn't go for 20 minutes. Another example here, next module I'm going to pick this text, I need to open another text module. I'm going to drop that in our sample. We have another call to action. This is going to open another, oh, right there. Okay. Title, let's become a member today. My call to action is sign up now. That's going to be my button text. In this particular page, if I was doing a membership, I would send them to a service like MailChimp so I could collect their email addresses so that I could do email blasts telling them about current events, things going on, exclusive deals. So that would be that call to action. Now in my example, I have a image, so I'm going to put that image right here. Now I hope you're noticing all these different tools here. There's a lot of things I could do, but in my example I am adding an image. There's my image. Now I want this picture to fit that whole module, so I am going to go to advanced settings and I want to force to full width. I could add custom margins, borders, stuff like that. I could add URLs to it, so if they touch the picture it would send them somewhere. Let's do alignments, that type of thing. Okay, in my example here I have them doing another call to action. This one again sends them to a start page. So I always want to keep them going to that start page, because that'll help them get them started with us. And sometimes on the front page you can't do a lot of explaining. But I would be sending them to this page right here, get started. Okay, and the last thing that I have them going to is a contact. There it is, contact form. And it would be ask our staff. Title is ask our staff. The email where it'd be going to is so when they press that button, they put in their information, press it, it'll be sending me an email and I can answer their questions. So let's preview the page and see how it looks. Okay, I might change the text here so it stands out a little bit more. So my image is fitting perfectly. And I have my contact. That's a great start to a front page. Okay, what I'd like to do is show you a couple other layouts that I have loaded up and put some content in. This is homepage 2, which was the corporate homepage. It had a full width slider, some blurbs, text, call to action, just a little bit different layouts. Show some team members, another call to action, more text and images. It's a lot of different building, but look at this drag and drop. I can grab one thing and move it up, or if I want, I can grab one block of modules and I can move them up. This allows you a lot of flexibility, makes the product really dynamic. Let's show you how this one looks. Okay, got my slider, pictures, everything's animated. Works real nice. Meet the crew. And I got my portfolio of different talents and a contact. I see how easy that made that page come out, the layout, real nicely. Okay, here's another layout. This is the extended home page. And I tricked this one out a little bit using some circle counter graphs. Have a slider at the top. Here I had bar counters. I used that module. This one has the tabs. It would have the 3 different tabs at the top, and it would lay down into different information. Images. My image is going to be animated. It's going to drop in. Let's see. I have an accordion here. Testimonials. Let's show you how this one looks. This is a neat layout. I like this one. Okay, so I got my slider. Here's my circle graphs. Here's my bar graphs. Here's my tabs that open up different sections. Animated the video, the image. It drops in. It makes the site a lot more dynamic when people can look at it and there's a lot of stuff going on. Keeps their eyes moving around and you got a lot of things for them to do. Sometimes you want this, you want to really show off your service or product. Sometimes you want it to be very simple so they can come in, find exactly what they're looking for, and move through your site really effortlessly.